Hello everybody and welcome back to Review It. Today we are looking at the Toyota Corolla Quest 1.8. Why should you like this car? Why should you not like this car? Now, traditionally you associate this car and the Nissan Almera and perhaps the Passat, the Volkswagen Passat, you associate it with Uber drivers. Or maybe with the retired folk, the grandparents in life. When we're done here, what I'm aiming for today is to say that look, this car is also good for the families. And the main focus of the families in this case is how good is it on safari. So today I am in a game park somewhere in the northern part of the country, and we're going to see how it runs on safari. Okay, good. Now, first things first, we've reached very important South Africa. You might have just heard the doorway went click. So when you're stopping at an animal sighting and there's impala, no dodgy monkey is going to climb and try and open up the door because it's locked automatically. So good points there for Toyota. Right, so starting at the top, we have got a very large cabin. Very nicely well set out. You're not bumping the person next door to you, so from a holiday spacing point of view there is plenty of it available. When you go to the boot, you'll see it's a cavernous 450 liters. Guys, 3 bags, 3 big bags, no problem. Throwing yourself catering kit, also no problem. When you're in a game area like this, you've got to have a braai or a barbecue. For those watching from a different channel, in that case, there's plenty of place for your barbecue or your braai wood in the back there as well. Completely enough space in this car. Right, if you look in the back, you'll see as well, I'm 1.8 meters tall. There's enough space for me, and there's enough space if you sit behind me as well for my own legs. So there is plenty enough space in this car without feeling cramped. Good. We have got appropriate door handles, or sorry, door cup holders where you can put your bottles in. There's also plenty of place for areas where you can put your coffee cup in, standing up. So once you've come from your little picnic area and you got your coffee for your long game drive, bada bling, you can pop it in here. No worries whatsoever. Okay, what I like about this car is if you have forgotten your hairdryer, watch this folk. You put on the appropriate settings. Is my hair blowing everywhere? Yeah, look at this. You can blow dry your hair quite comfortably. Alright, blow dry the hair. No need for a hair dryer when you come on holiday. You can leave that at home because there's enough of that happening over here to blow dry your hair. Okay, needless to say, the air conditioning works fantastic as well. Another thing, if you got up very early for your game drive and you forgot to put on your makeup, ladies, vanity mirror on the one side, you've got another vanity mirror on top of the driver's side, so all good. You pull over to the side of the road at that sighting and you can just sit and work your eyelashes. All right, fantastic. So let's see, we've got a very simple interface with the radio. You've got volume down, volume up, enter, setup, pause. Let's see if we can get some music going. Okay, so for the purpose of this test, we'll listen to some banging tunes, but we'll make sure all the windows are up, and just briefly, we don't want to disturb the animals in the nature area. So let's go. have ISOFIX in the back for the youngsters with their ample space, and it is enough space for a youngster's seat, if you wish to call it that, where they can plug in quite comfortably. 2 kids will sit in the back comfortably, 3 kids can sit in the back comfortably. There is seating for that. Finally, we also have this hubby thing here where you can pop your map while you're doing your game drive or your bird book. You can also, with the interface, the radio USB, plug in your phone, your mobile, with your bird app. So you can look at your bird app while driving. Well, your partner can look at your bird app while driving and charging your phone at the same time, so you'll never lose touch of that little brown job that you see flying all over you. Good. Okay folk, so now this engine is 107 kilowatts supposedly under the bonnet and 170 Newton. Now on paper that will take you to 0 to 100 in just shy of 10 seconds. Folk, we're not going to do that here today. First of all, we're going to do the oh my god, there's a leopard sighting test, and brakes work very well, ABS works very well, and now you look at the lighting. Sighting. Aye. Good. Now we're going to do the oh my word, there is an elephant that's going to charge me test. Let's go. Acceleration and off. Jangles, that is quick. There goes the elephant, and slow down. We've reached the top speed of 50. You're in a game reserve, guys. Do not speed. Respect all the animals as we're going along. Fantastic. Good. Now, the claimed return fuel consumption, says Toyota, will give 7 liters per 100. Game drive, we have been getting, so you know, 6.8. So that's game drive fuel consumption, which is probably akin to the school run and driving through town. Okay. Interestingly enough, on the way through here, we were getting 6.5 on the highway, averaging speed, national highway speed, not more than 120. Which leads us to the next problem. As we were doing 120 just outside of Johannesburg, about 30 kilometers outside of Johannesburg, all of a sudden in front of me in the road was a Metro police lady who pulled me over. I was doing bang on needle 120 kilometers an hour, which was the speed limit in the area. This very kind lady told me that I was doing 144 kilometers an hour. 144. That is quite a difference between the display speed and the actual speed. Fortunately, the very kind lady let me off with a stern warning after she could not show me on camera that it was me doing 144. Still, 144. Someone's got some serious calibration issues over there. Toyota South Africa? Anything that you wish to say? Nope, good. Let's do the, oh my word, there's a chameleon in the road, swerve quickly, look for cars, all safe. Oh my word, there's a chameleon! minimal body roll. Very good. Being a petrol car, when you sneak up to the Impala, they are not going to run away like a diesel tractor. In fact, being true to its hill driving characteristics and nature, you might actually get the Impala gathering around you, all attempting to climb into the car. Who knows? The thing that I like about this vehicle is it is relatively flat. So you can sneak into front of that double cab at the sighting and you'll be able to view the animals without annoying the gentleman or the lady or the family in the double cab over there. Something else which happened on this trip as well, and annoyingly I forgot to push the record button, was a lion that came walking past on the road up front. And this car, as low as it was the ideal height to see the lion looking at me in my eyes. That level, folk. That level. The lion was looking at me and saying, "Zai, wat kyk jy?" You know, it was amazing. When you come to a herd of buffalo, you're going to have to work the clutch a little bit to prevent the car from stalling. Luckily, the clutch is light enough that you're not going to have a calf, a muscle calf cramp after you've been in a herd of buffalo, because everything is just so light on this car and easy to drive with the left foot. It's all very, very flimsy, well, not flimsy, sorry, all light and delicate on the foot. So no issues if you're stuck in a sighting or if you're stuck in a herd of antelope and they're not moving out of the road. This car will get you there comfortably. Okay. Again, a wonderful car. That's my synopsis on it. I think it'll do very well with the families, if not with the senior people who are looking for a solid, reliable vehicle for retirement. This, being a Toyota, would probably get you through your end days. Another thing that I've noticed with this Toyota is now that I'm in the park, I seem to have joined the secret Toyota group. It's everybody who drives past who does that. Because I've got a Toyota, you know, all Hiluxes, they all, whereas the Rangers, they tend to look down. So I can only think I've joined the elitist Toyota group with my little Toyota car. Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Toyota Corolla Quest 1.8 in a nutshell. 289,000 kilometers is the starting price. 2 airbags, I forgot to mention that. ABS, alas, no reverse camera. Still a practical car. Not the prettiest, not the ugliest. It does what it needs to do with plenty of space. Highly recommended. And if you enjoyed my program here in Safari and know that this car is good for a Safari, please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions as to what car I should try, please let me know. Thank you very much. Keep it safe, keep it real, and don't speed in our national parks or game reserves. Guys, look after our animals and our vegetation. Thank you.